it's me, Heather. Welcome to Geek Diet Girl for our second video. First, a little side note. One of the most important people to me, Carrie, she's a co-host of mine on Who Girls, and one of the most important people to me, one of her family members is very sick, and so I wanted to send all of my love and positive thoughts to her and her family, and if you would like to as well, please send all positive thoughts her way. But back to the show real quick. Thank you so much for joining me for video 2. I have some good news. In my second week, I am down a total of 20 pounds. That is 13 in the first week, 7 in the second week. My BMI has dropped 3.3 points since I started 2 weeks ago. I'm very excited about this. I still have a long way to go, but it's a good start. I had some hiccups this week. I had a few events to cover for my column on the Examiner. One of them, I'm writing an article about currently, was a pretty awesome feast. It was a 5-course feast at our local Alamo Draft House with the movie Hateful Eight, which if you have not seen and you are a fan of Quentin Tarantino, it is a must, so go check it out. But it ended with a cupcake, and I kind of ate the cupcake, but it was delicious. So that was where my little oops went this week. But you know what? Just dropped right back on the diet horse the next day, and ended up losing 7 pounds over the week. So yay! Hopefully next week we'll be right back on track and we'll be good to go. I want to hear what you guys are doing. I've had a few people that have followed me online reach out to me with some of their stories, and it's awesome. Please, please, please reach out to me with what you're doing. I want to hear as much about you. I don't want to talk about myself all the time. I want to hear about what you guys are doing because it makes me feel like I'm not in this all by myself. So please, please send me what you're doing. Feel free to reach out to me via my website, www.geekdietgirl.com, my email, which is heathermaloneynews@gmail.com, or geekdietgirl@gmail.com, or of course the Facebook page. Please reach out to me. Let me know how you're doing, let me know what you think, and let me know what else you'd like me to throw into these little videos each week. This week, I wanted to talk about the word fat. I don't know why everyone gets so upset about the word fat. It is a descriptive word, people. Like tall, short, skinny, long, fat. Everyone around me that isn't overly voluptuous like myself doesn't understand why I don't get upset when people call me fat or when people make fun of me being fat. And here's my explanation. If someone only has my weight to make fun of, then I'm doing something right, because that's the easiest thing to go after me about. If they're not making fun of me for my personality or for my writing or for something that I've done, and all they can do is make fun of me for my weight, have at it. Seriously. A perfect example is a few years back, another local geek reporting site gave me the nickname of Jabba the Hutt. I laughed, and no one understood why I thought it was so funny. And I genuinely thought it was funny because they were writers, and they called me Jabba the Hutt. My name is Heather. No alliteration. Heather the Hutt. I mean, at least get a little bit more creative with your insults. I mean, I just think it's hilarious. A lot of people don't, but that's when you start liking yourself and valuing yourself more, and realizing that people only make fun of you for things because they feel bad about themselves. And when they knock you down for something as insignificant as your size, what you look like, your race, they're really grasping at straws. So my goal is we are going to take back the word fat. It can only have power if you give it that power. So take it back. Okay? Say it with me. We're going to take back the word fat. So that is my goal this week. Let's take back the word fat. Deal? Okay, so before I go, I wanted to talk about one of my favorite new finds. Actually, my husband found it at Sprouts. Boulder Canyon coconut oil kettle baked potato chips. Okay, so these bad boys, if you're dying for a potato chip, They have only 6 grams of saturated fat. They're pretty epic. For if you really want a potato chip, this is a great alternative to normal potato chips because they are cooked in coconut oil. So check those out. I don't know where all you can buy them except for Sprouts. So check them out. Once again, send me questions, send me what you're doing on your journey, and hopefully I'll see you back next week and we'll all be a better us. Bye everyone.